decently well, but we're looking for that, that signature win, just like Buka does have the ultimate signature win, that big John Hancock with that World Cup dub. So no doubt Benjy's looking for that, and DreamHack could be that first opening signature win for his run and to add to the resume.
Yeah, it's really just taking home that final end of the tournament and really putting it together all the way through. Is able to shut down Acceptor, the third place finisher in the FNCS from NAE. So well done by Benjy again, showing the level of aggression and just showing how hard that Mythic Charge Shotgun can hit 44 from realistically 5 or 6 blocks away, and that wasn't even a full connection there. Now trying to see if he can't get all the way inside, and Smock catches all the smoke, ate that entirety. He's like, get down, Mr. President, I got that one for you. And
as I looked right now, currently there are 3 players from the EU region in the top 10. So now we have 10 in the top 50 and 3 in the top 10 currently sitting right now in the DreamHack Open, as Benjy right now has a big time opening, looking for some tags, does get the connection on Savvy. Nice tracking right there. Does what Scully couldn't do a little bit earlier and gets the 5 points right there, Sundown.
All the way down and not quite going to find the connection as he joins the fray.
Benjy's definitely in the zone right now. This is the first time that he has more than 8 elims in a game right now in any single round of DreamHack. So he's putting on a nice performance, even though he's not on his own ping. But as whoa, Sundown brought up, it doesn't matter. Must be in the middle of the Atlantic, but he's dropping some dimes out there in the ocean. He's going to go for another big time launch. Doesn't connect right there, but wow, Benjy's gonna go ahead and almost connect to this mountain. And if this goes any more up the mountain, as Benjy gets another one, 5 points right there. Benjy is now revving it up. The Rasamir is on tilt, and he's about to mow down the rest of the lobby.
Yeah, but now we're actually going back in the same direction. So the elimination potential from this high ground position is going to be a lot lower because the old builds are already there. However, because so many players were rotating with the crash pads, you might be able to start working top down as he's burned through most of his hard materials. Just 117 metal left, which means only 11 hard materials, trying to force that player off with the shockwave launcher. But the edited floor is going to break the line of sight there, as Benjy's still working across 12 players remaining, but 10 eliminations for him. 288 points and all the control in the world. He has barely been threatened at all across all of these rotations back and forth, and we'll see where that next zone goes.
No tapping out for Benjy this time around. He's looking for people to tap out right now as he's suffocating the rest of the lobby as much as possible with this high ground dominating looky-loo, and he's trying to do his best to shockwave everybody. I think he may have got a connection right there. Does get a 39 tag as the circle now is about to close, and it does go up the mountain, Sundown. So this is where you're going to see that as the people are going to come to Benjy, and Benjy's going to have an opportunity to kind of get some nice hits considering that he does the angle. So he has the materials to hold height. Does he get the connections to continue getting his 5 points? And he definitely has to keep his eye on just in case anyone else has the grappler.
Yeah, and you can see he's looking for, he's trying to make sure there's not somebody sneaking right up behind him, and boom, there it is. He hears it right away. Not sure if that was the grappler or the crash pad who came up, but play will not be playing anymore. He goes down, and we have the top 5 in the corner of the zone is right towards the end. You can see Benjy already beginning to block people off and also shockwave himself up. That is a treacherous climb, and you have Old Man Mountain and Benjy at the top to contest with. It's a 1v1, but it doesn't matter. You see.
Yeah, shout outs to Kurt, man. He the guy always competes, especially in the pro-ams, and not only that, competing in different games, and not only that, also getting ready for the NFL season as Green Warrior does go down to Shark. X-Set had a great showing at the Ninja Battles. They had the most eliminations in that tournament, him and AV and Shark. I'm blanking on that last member there, but they had a great, it was Knight as well. They had a good time here, especially down here in Dirty Docks, and that's what you're seeing right now with Shark going for more elims, using that glider, being aggressive, catching this person, trying to get back into the fight, but J4 does go down, and Shark, as you can say, he's right on the bubble. I mean, he's going to definitely qualify at 283. It depends on how the rest of the lobby does, but in terms of the open rounds, but I think Shark is feeling good about his chances about getting into the semifinals.
Yeah, he should have plenty of time if you're keeping up that pace. But again, it always seems right towards the end that final qualifying number creeps up just a little bit higher than everyone expects. And there's always 1 or 2 people on the outside looking in, but Shark trying to not be on the outside looking into these builds, trying to just force his way right on in. And he's also trying to collect every single one of these mythic loadouts, getting all of those stones to snap his finger and just erase the lobby. And right now he has the 3 key ones, being Kit's shockwave launcher and the charge shotgun, combined with Jules's glider grapple gun, giving you so much mobility in the aggressive box entry as well as rotations, with only the real cost being that rocket ammunition. Tries to stick to the legendary AR spray, and he's going to get it. Tangent wheel going down there.
Shark has an opportunity to drop the 30 that we were trying to see clicks to. He's already tapped out on points he could get for eliminations. So now he's looking for that 160, the perfect game here at the DreamHack Open. Finishing, big time hits, and finishes out that fight. He did finish 78th in the FNCS solos last week, a couple of days ago. So no doubt he wants to turn that around and show why he belongs on XSET and why he's one of the most dangerous solo players out there. I mean, speaking of which, of also his other solo runs in the World Cup, he finished 35th in that situation and 48th in the FNCS Solos Invitation. So this is no stranger to it. And now he's putting on that game that he needs to solidify his placement in the semifinals.
Yeah, but doing his best right there to whiff almost every single one of those AR shots. He'd been so good with the hip fire, but not quite finding it there. And again, we talk about just kind of flexing and doing your best on the lobby. Commits again to the AR hipfire, which we're seeing so often now, particularly when you have the epic and legendary version. And hold the phone, Frey would just be beside himself. Look at the number of floppers and the pepper. So the pepper is going, he's not going to take any of them. He's instead going to immediately go up vertically and just challenge this player. Has the chugs, his 6 chug splashes. So he left what I think was 6 floppers and 2 slurpfish on the low ground there, just for anybody to potentially come get. But he's saying, I don't really care about that right now, Sundown. I'm on 24 eliminations. Don't you see what I'm going for?
He is in the zone and he's pepperfied, so he's gonna get that increased mobility, and that was some increased shots right there. Down goes the doctor, as now it is Shark's world, and one of the Dinkins right there, the 49 gold, and out goes Shark looking for another one. Is gonna go for the big bite play, and is Shark going all out here, gobbling up the entire lobby here, Sundown. You better watch out. Here comes that big cello. You hear the music in the background? Bam, 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 bam. Go, Shark, go. Go for the 30, baby. Go for the 30.
Will he be able to find it? You can see the white tags coming through, trying to connect. So many times we've seen it over and over again. Just getting in the box, sticking with that legendary AR fire, and he will find it. That's 28 with 5 players remaining. Again, he's at Elim Cap, but he says, hey, Clicks, I'm not impressed with 29 unless it has a 3 in front of it. I don't want it. I'll send it back. And he's looking to get the 30 bomb with the victory royale. The 293 points so far from XX Shark, but needs to be careful again. Hanging out in the storm, looking for the siphon, has the shockwave, so not going to be too worried about it. Hip fires, not quite finding him. He says, yoink, out into the zone. Can he find the alley-oop on that one? Because he's only 3 short. 2 tags come through there, but still 4 players remaining. Will he be able to find that legendary 30 bomb here in heat number 1? White tags come through, looking to follow up, but the player is going to box him up. Can Shark be that apex predator that he is? Gets the wall replaced and the cone replaced. 29, and it's a 1v1v1, Sancho. Right now, does he get it? Yes or no?
Oh, he is really close. There's nothing scarier than a land shark, because I've never seen a land shark before. And Shark is just going up to the height right now. He has to be careful. Only 30 HP. Has the chug splashes to get himself some heals. But right now, the storms are ticking. He's going to go ahead and build out right now. I think the chug splash went down yonder, but now he has a little bit of shield. He's going right up. I want to see it, Sundown. I want to see the big 30. It's to be a big time way and a great way to launch yourself in the semifinals as he's trying to launch this lobby. 2 other people left, and he's only 1 elim for that big 3-0. And once you hit 30, you're beyond a boomer. You might as well retire in the Fortnite scene.
Oh, sheesh, man, I'm 27, and boom, there it goes. 30 for XSET Rogue Shark. Well done. But the question is, can he close it out with the victory royale? Because honestly, it's not as impressive as the second place. And he says 31.
Desperately need it right now. I mean, he could be Mr. 750, could be the teak of this DreamHack Open as he's on the bubble trying to get in. And there is the final zone as it's going to push down south. And he's ticking a little bit and he gets a good hit for 114 and the siphon that he needed. This is the time to rev it up. This is the time to get yourself into the semifinals. That's going to be tomorrow. Can he do it with 324 points? Now reach the top 4. He gets another elimination right in the water. And Sundown, this is his opportunity. This is his ticket in, but the shockwave launcher just rips up his ticket. He's going to have to swim in. He's down to the top 3 situation. Every point matters, and it does. What a double connection right there, Sundown. The 2-piece victory royale.
We want to look at the top 20, give some credit to where it is due. And it looks like it's Shadow out of nowhere, from the shadows, maybe I should say, with
like
497 points, tying with Epic Whale there. I don't think we've actually ever seen a tie in first place, Sundown.
No, good job from him pushing over the top. Will just edge it out. But again,